Hello, welcome to easyodds.com. My name is Ross Casey. I'm here with horse racing extraordinaire Jake Johns, and we're here to talk about Saturday's Stewards Cup 345 at Goodwood. Massive 28 horse handicap. Last year won by the brilliant Magical Memory. But you're going to find this year's winner, Jake.
Of course I am. Of course. 28 horses. I've been thinking about this for a while, this race. Yeah, it's obviously tough. It's such a competitive race. One of the most famous races in the country. One of my favourite races in the country as well, especially on the flat. It's a crazy card at Goodwood. We've got the consolation race, another 28 horse handicap, a 16 horse handicap after that, and then the Nassau is going to be won by Minding, almost definitely. But the Stewards Cup, let's start with the easy one. Dancing Star, currently favourite around 6 to 1. Actually isn't that bad. I think it'll go off shorter than that. He's just got so many positives, it's absolutely ridiculous. He's a 3-year-old, so he's receiving a ridiculous amount of weight. He's got a very similar profile to Magical Memory, who won last year, like you said.
Yeah.
Both of them won a valuable handicap at the July meeting at Newmarket before they came here. Both are 3-year-olds. Magical Memory's gone on to win Group 2s and Group 1s, so I think Dancing Star's going to be a group level performer pretty soon. He's receiving loads of weight. He was really unlucky. He's actually really unlucky not to be 4 from 4 this year. David Probert sent him to the front way too soon at York, and he just got caught on the line. But then he won, gave him an absolute peach at Newmarket last time on fast ground, which he's going to get as well. He's also won at the track, so we know that he acts on the track, which is pretty important at Goodwood.
Yeah.
And Andrew Balding is operating on a 25% strike rate, and that's really good for the amount of horses that he sends out. I can't really see any negatives unless it's something to do with the draw, because he's got quite a low draw. But I don't know, like 6 to 1 is all right. I mean, I would go in the 6 to 1. I'm going to do him to win. I think he's got absolutely a fantastic chance.
And you expect that price to probably shorten?
I actually think it will. I think it will shorten. I think it'll go off 9 to 2, something like that. But which is really short. So now I've done big handicaps. I've tipped a 7 to 2 and a bloody 6 to 1. Because today but anyway, I've got 2 more massive prices that I think will run well.
Okay.
Because it's such a big field. Ninjago. I think both the horses at these big prices have been laid out for this race massively. So Ninjago, formerly with Richard Hannon, currently around 33 to 1. I think he's going to outrun that price if he gets the breaks. This has been the plan for a while. He's got a reapplication of blinkers, which strengthens that claim. He usually runs well in blinkers. He ran well in the Air Gold Cup, I think it was, and he ran well with blinkers here. Hasn't worn them for a while. Got his handicap mark back down to the same as what he was running in this race last year, where he went off 8 to 1. Richard Hughes was on board. Got absolutely no run at all. Basically no chance behind a wall of horses. But he's running this race twice before as well. In 2013, he was a fast finishing 5th, and then in 2014, he was an even closer 2nd, fast finishing again. So he's got previous form in this race. The draw is a little bit of a worry as well, because he's on the other side of Dancing Star completely, and there's no way he's going to be able to get to that side if that's where all the paces and stuff. But I've got 2 on either side now, so
yeah.
Hopefully that'll I'm kind of
you've literally hedged
my bets on either side, but I think he's going to go well. I think he'll go well anyway. He might be able to get to the middle or something, but there hasn't really been a draw bias, so you don't really know exactly like where's going to be the best place to be and stuff. But yeah, 33 to 1 anyway. It's a massive price. You just put a little bit of money on that each way, it'll be okay. A lot of people will be in 5 places. Some will maybe even do 6.
Yeah.
So
make sure that you check out the free bet section on our site.
Yeah, people will be doing 6 places. Another one that's been laid out for this race, almost definitely, is Rivellino, gelding by Invincible Spirit. Kept really quiet this season, only had 2 runs since March, but his handicap mark has been slowly dropping down to the level, exactly the same level as it was when he was in this last year, where he did a bit of a surprise. He ran in a group of 6 on the stand side, absolutely destroyed them. He absolutely destroyed the 6 in his group. He was staying on better than anything else on his side, miles clear of the rest, but he was no match for bloody thing he won.
Magical Memory.
Magical Memory, he went on the other side. Yeah, anything near that level was obviously going to get him to see close. Is he going off the same mark? Colbert's good with these types of horses. I just think he's 33 to 1 as well. Yeah, so each way on those 2, Nothing wrong with that. Ninjago, 33 to 1 each way. Rivellino, 33 to 1 each way. And Dancing Star to win in a 28 horse handicap, 6 to 1.
Brave as ever, Jake Johns there with his tips. 3 picks for you, 1 favourite and 2 big price each way shouts for the massive Stewards Cup at Goodwood tomorrow. So make sure that you're on those, and if you're watching before the racing today, make sure that you head to the Goodwood app where Jake's best bets for all of the racing on Friday is also available. But if you're not and you're watching on a Friday afternoon after the racing or in the evening, of course there'll be the tips up for Saturday also. So there's one last chance to get this brilliant racing mind to win you some money. Thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to easyodds.com via the watermark at the bottom of the screen there. All the best with your tips and your bets this weekend. Make sure you get the very best price possible using easyodds.com. I've been Ross Casey, and this is Jake Johns.